It's definitely an advantage to be online for a couple of reasons. You've got more of a flexible schedule, so you're doing the work when it's right for you and when you're in the right frame of mind. So that's really a big help. And you have access to your instructors pretty much 24/7. So as opposed to meeting once a week and asking your questions then, well, here it's a totally different type of learning paradigm, because you can actually be doing your work, get stuck, which people will get stuck in a programming course, let's say, and then they could email an instructor and they could get a response within 24 hours. So at least they can pick up and go throughout the week, and they can complete their assignments on time. So I think that's by far the biggest advantage of online education, because there's a couple of different avenues. If they email me and I can't address their issues, then we can meet through either some sort of online messenger, so we're talking to one another at the same time. If that doesn't work, well then we'll chat on the phone and make sure that we solve the problem one way or another. Yeah. Online learning now basically has three main components that students should know about. The first one is the discussion board or discussion threads, in which students go on and I'll pose an initial question at the beginning of the week, and then they'll respond back, and then other students will respond to them. So it's basically a thread that goes throughout the week, and they kind of can research their responses and then they can post them. So there's a lot of knowledge that goes back and forth. The second component is the synchronous chat, in which we'll meet, let's for example, Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. Everybody's there, and I can answer students' questions about assignments, and they can ask each other some questions. So that's real time. And then finally is they focus on assignments. So they've got an assignment each week, and they've got to complete their project, and that's really the main focus. And that's where, on the discussion board or the chat area, we'll be discussing issues about the assignment and how they can approach it and what difficulties they're having. We are a community. We are people. Oftentimes I'll chat with students on the phone, so they know I'm a real instructor. They can reach me anytime. But that's the biggest challenge. But it can be easily overcome really in the first couple of weeks, and by the end of it, people have made friendships, and more importantly, business connections.